Hello, world. It's been a long time. This has absolutely nothing to do with keto, but is to me the most amazing thing that I have experienced today. So I went to the bank today. Yeah, that's amazing. That's what I do. But I went to the bank today, and we're used to the bank having crowd controls, and so you walk in the bank and you walk in between them because the line starts here. So the first thing I realized, now that has been for a couple of years now. Maybe not, maybe just under a year, maybe just over a year, but it's been a long time. So those crowd controls has you in order. So I walk in there, the bank today, and the first thing I noticed is something's missing. Right away, I don't know what, but something is missing. And then I was like, oh wait, the little crowd controls things are gone. But because I have been walking through those crowd controls for over a year, the first thing my mind did was take me straight through the crowd controls. And I was like, I told the ladies at the counter, I'm like, it's amazing how your mind can be trained to stick to something that's no longer there. There is no value of those things anymore because they're gone. So I could walk in however I want, right? No, my mind is stuck between the crowd controls. And so I just thought how just amazing the mind can be, and your body just follows whatever the norm was for you. And so on the way out, who walks through the non-existing crowd controls? Me. So what I did was I was like, no, let me backtrack, and I'm walking out here however I want to walk out. And so when I got into the van, I thought about how many things in life have I regimented myself to because of something else that was placed there. That thing is gone, but I'm still living within these crowd controls of my mind of the way things used to be, even though I am not confounded in that box or whatever. I'm not who I used to be. So why do I respond like I would normally, used to respond? Because that's all the mind has come to know. And I think it's just been amazing. Like, I think it has a lot to do with just what I've been hearing in the Word, reading. I really do believe that this is the year of release for us at our church. And I really do think that somewhere between last night, Sunday's word, Tuesday's word, Wednesday's word, last night, and this morning, of course, last night was Wednesday, but somewhere, something has really, really, really released in me. And I am capturing that moment, and I am living there. I heard one man say, I think it was Jim Quick, and I'm not sure if he got it from someone else or if it's his, but he said, every limitation you fight for, you have the right to keep. And that's what the crowd control was. It was the limitation on, okay, you want to be seen by the teller, you walk in between these two things. Now those limitations are gone, but your mind is still fighting for that limitation. So I don't know how many people have walked in a bank today and you fought for that same limitation. I walked out of there like, no, I'm gonna go back to this counter and I am walking out this piece however I choose to. I will not be stuck any longer. So all that to say, hello world, happy Thursday. And what can I do to encourage you? Not do. What can I say to encourage you? Every limitation that you have mentally or physically, release it now. Tell yourself the opposite and pursue the freedom in that area. Don't fight for the limits. Go beyond them. Go beyond them. So, get unstuck. That's what the word has been about. Get unstuck. I am unstuck. I even bought myself a journal, y'all. It's gonna be litty, but, and I told my friends, I said, you know what? I have to do this now while I'm motivated. And the reason why I say that is because every morning whenever I work out, I do the, what are they doing? I do the Tabata And it has the music, and you work out for 40 seconds and then you take a 20-second break. But there's motivation that he says as you go. And one thing that he says that I was like, I have to remember that. And he says, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. So without motivation, the habit will never be formed. And without the habit, there'll never be a completion or a true pursuing of your goal. And if there's no true pursuing of your goal, you will never reach the point of success. And what is success? I have it written on my mirror. I put that success is maintaining your goals. So that's all I wanted to say. And it's been a long time for 5 minutes of Bennett, and those crowd controls got me. So I'm still doing good on keto, if you're wondering. Yes, I'm maintaining. I still don't call it keto because, again, when I started, I wasn't doing keto. I just made a whole bunch of cuts, and I was serious, and I am still serious about it. And here's my new thing. A bang, 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 bang. Okay, that's all I got. Have a great day. Don't fight for your limitations, or they'll be rightfully yours, and you cannot complain about it. So